Hi, I'm Julie McCluskie here at Summit Middle School on one of our favorite days of the month, our time to recognize our Summit Middle School students who are doing amazing things in our community. And our luncheon is sponsored by the Lake Dillon Optimists Club, and I'm here with Paul Haig, who's going to share a little bit about what Lake Dillon Optimists does in our community.
Yes, we are, our motto is Friend of Youth, and some of the things that we do is for example, in the elementary schools, starting the first of the year, we'll do our basketball program. And following that, the high school branch of our club, the Octagon Club, sponsors a girls' volleyball league. We have chess clubs in each of the elementary schools. We sponsor an essay contest and a oratorical contest. We do these recognition luncheons and awards. We do these things in the community, and they're all at no cost to the participants, so we're always proud to do that. And this is indeed one of the most fun things that we do, to get some students together with their parents and some of the school staff to recognize the work they've done as part of the International Baccalaureate program for doing some community service work. I always like to make the comparison that we live in this great community, and it takes a village to raise a child, and we have a great village. We have a great place to live, great scenery, great weather, and lots of things in our community, a great school, great staff. But here we have these middle school students now that are kind of turning the tables, and they're out doing things in our community to help build our community. So it's exciting. We're looking forward to hearing what they've been doing, so we'll get right to that.
Sounds great. Thanks, Paul. We're going to start our interviews today of our very impressive students here at Summit Middle School with two of our sixth graders, Faith McMahon and Untitled. And they're going to tell us a little bit about their community service this last year. So Faith, tell me what you did to earn this special recognition.
Well, I did a Make a Difference Day at some middle school and helped repaint all the walls and lay wood chips down.
Wow, paint all the walls inside?
Yeah.
So some of the classrooms, or where were you in the building?
Mostly in the hallways and some of the classrooms.
Oh, that's great. Had you painted a room before or painted a house?
Not really, but it was really fun.
Was it? Did you do it by yourself or with other people?
I did it with a couple of my friends and a couple of other adults.
Oh, that's great. So when you walk down the halls, do you feel pretty proud?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about Make a Difference Day. I know that they do that every year here in Summit County. What is that day all about?
Well, that day is kind of just like fixing up the middle school and like making your environment like prettier almost.
A place to be. Make your place, the place where you live or you work or you learn, a better place to be, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, that's great. If you were to talk to some of your friends here at Summit Middle School, why would you tell them community service or Make a Difference Day is important?
I tell them that it was important because, well, especially Make a Difference Day, it's your environment, and it's where you come to school almost every day. So it's really nice to have a clean environment, and it feels good to do something for the community.
Excellent. I like that. It does. It makes you feel like you've contributed and added some value, right? Mm-hmm. I bet you're that much more proud of Summit Middle School, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Faith. And Sophia, looks like you did a couple of other things here in our community. Mm-hmm. What did you do for your community service?
So I was a camp counselor in Camp Compassion. It's a church camp at Lord of the Mountains Mountain Church. And I also helped serve food at the Elks Lodge community dinner.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, I've been to the community dinners a few times. What job did you have? Were you prepping food, washing dishes, or clearing tables?
I was clearing tables.
Oh, that's great. And did you meet other people? Did you get to work with your friends?
I did work with my friend Ashley, and we just served food. We served food once and cleared away plates. And we met a lot of people there, and they were all really nice.
Oh, that's great. What did you learn from that experience?
I learned that it's nice to help other people, and it's just fun to work with other people.
I like that, serving others. And tell me about Camp Compassion. That's a whole week camp during the summer,
Yes.
right? What did you do there?
I was a camp counselor for the kindergarten group, and I really like little kids, so it was really fun working with the kindergartners and seeing them learn about all these different things.
Oh, that's wonderful. I think once upon a time Camp Compassion had a water day where you got to go outside and play in the water. Did that happen this year?
No, but every week on Friday we would go to the rec center and Rainbow Park,
Awesome.
and we'd swim and play on the park.
Oh, that's great. So, Sophia, if you were to go back to your elementary school and talk to the 5th graders and tell them about your time at Summit Middle School, what would you tell them about the community service you did this year and why it's important?
I would tell them that it's important to work with other people and get to know other people and help them with other things.
That's great. It certainly makes our community a better place to live. Well, thank you for the work that you did. And Faith, thank you for what you did. I have a certificate for both of you. Congratulations on your contributions here in the community, and I expect to see great things from both of you in the future. Great. Thank you. I'm pleased to say that great community service doesn't end in 6th grade. I'm joined now by 7th graders Tucker Broughton and Caroline Blackwell. Caroline, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about the community service that you've done.
The community service that I did, I was also a Camp Compassion counselor.
Great. So you worked with Sophia?
Yes.
The two of you saw each other and
Yeah.
worked together.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the activities you did that week.
We made some bracelets and some crosses with the kids. We also made some ornaments that they could hang on their tree. I think we also sang songs and we did different prayers and stuff.
That's terrific. Are you, do you enjoy working with kids? Is that something you'd like to do when you grow up?
Yeah, I really enjoy working with kids. I like to see their excitement when they find out what we're doing that day, and I love when they participate in the songs.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what age, I know Sophia said there were some kindergartners. What age of kids did you work with?
I worked with mainly the 3rd graders and higher. I didn't really do the little kids.
They're probably a little easier to manage, I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Yeah. So why, Caroline, when you think about your experience, what did you learn from it? And what would you like to share with others about the importance of community service?
I learned that it is really important to help the children in your community because you never know when there could not be any. And I really think that other people should do that and help their kids because it's really fun to see what the kids are doing and when they grow up, and you get to see them all grow up.
Yeah, that's exciting. I bet if you go back next year, a lot of those same kids will come back and they'll remember you and you'll remember them.
Yeah.
That's lovely. So 7th grader, right? What did you do for community service as a 6th grader?
I did the same thing, but I also worked at the animal shelter and some of the elk lodge.
Oh, wonderful. So you did a community dinner as well, and at the animal shelter.
Yes.
I hear that's kind of the favorite middle school community service because you get to be with the cats and the dogs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Any special pets there that you liked?
I really liked some of the cats.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to see them go and get adopted and be in a lovely family.
That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Well, thank you, Caroline. We appreciate all
Thank
that you've
you.
done to help our community. So Tucker, I think you were out on a sports field, if I remember correctly. What was your community service?
I helped my brother's baseball team, which my dad was the head coach of.
Great. How old's your brother?
He is 10 years old.
Great.
And
So a little
is-
bit younger than you?
Yes.
And what were you doing with the team?
I was helping the younger, unexperienced kids how to swing a bat properly or throw a ball, because it seemed to challenge them, even though, yeah.
Are you a baseball player, Tucker?
Yes, I am.
You are, huh? I bet you've got a bit of experience now that you're a 7th grader.
Yes,
Yeah?
I am.
Well, it's great that you are giving back to other students. You know, when you get to the high school and you're on the high school team, some of those students might be on your team, so it's good that you're helping them practice now. Yeah. What else did you do for community service?
I helped, I did the Make a Difference Day in the spring.
Great.
And yeah, me, my mom, and my brother were all in the back of the school near the edge of the lake, picked up a ton of trash. It's really sad.
Was it sad? Yeah. I bet, unfortunately, there's a rec path back there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a rec path that goes down to Dillon.
So I'm glad to hear you cleaned it up. I bet when you go back there now, you're awfully proud of that space. So Tucker, if you were to sit down now with a bunch of 6th graders and talk to them about the importance of community service, what would you tell them about your experience and how you felt about doing things in your community?
I would probably say it's fun if you get past the fact that it's just work. I mean, it's pretty fun. Don't get me wrong there. And it could help you out in the future to get like maybe a college scholarship to a pretty nice college if you want to go.
I think that's a great incentive to give to your community. Wonderful. Well, Tucker, thank you for what you did. I have a certificate for both you and Caroline for your great contributions to our community, and I hope to see you back here next year. Thank you both. Nice job. Good job, Tucker. You did great. And to wrap up today's luncheon, I'm happy to introduce our 2 8th graders. I have Rudy BURKI here and Willow GRIESER. Willow, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Summit Cove Elementary School Jumpstart program that you helped with.
Well, the Summit School Elementary Jumpstart is for grades 1st kindergarten through like 3rd grade, and it helps them with their reading, writing, and math to get them ahead of the other kids so that they are prepared when school starts.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what were you doing at Jumpstart?
Well, I was there. I helped hand out snacks. I helped teach the kids some writing techniques, and I floated around and make sure everybody understood what they were doing.
Oh, that sounds terrific. What was your favorite part of Jumpstart?
Meeting all the kids.
Really? How many children were there?
There was about 10.
Oh, that's perfect. Do you want to be a teacher when you grow up?
Yes.
You do? Oh, I love that. We'll recruit you now, okay? We'll sign you up, and then you'll be committed to come back. How's that? Yeah. Willow, you're an 8th grader, so you've probably been doing community service now for a few years. I think there's a lot of students here at Summit Middle School who contribute to their community. What do you think that does for Summit County and for the people that live here in this mountain community?
I think it helps them by making them think more community-like. They think, oh, she can do it, so why can't I contribute too as well? And I could be like a role model and explain to them what community service does.
I love that. Both inspire others and be a role model for others. That's terrific. So will you go back and do Jumpstart again next year?
Yes.
You will. That's great. I'll see if I can come by because I'd like to meet those kids too. And Rudy, you were out on the water. Tell us a little bit about what you did.
So I am a volunteer instructor at the sailing camp.
Wow. So out on Lake Dillon in a boat, life jacket, this is big time stuff. What do you do when you volunteer out there?
Well, we teach, it's from ages 10 to 18, so we usually take the beginners, which are usually the younger kids, out on some smaller boats in the cove to teach them how to sail, and then the more advanced kids will take out into the middle of the lake.
Wow. Tell me, any scary events out there, or are those kids pretty confident and ready to sail a boat?
Most of them are pretty confident, I think, but I don't know. Sometimes it can get a little bit sketchy.
Yeah. Any rough waters, or?
Not usually.
At least there's no sharks.
Well, yeah.
Right? Yeah, you got that going for you. So it looks like you spent a lot of your summer out on the lake. Do you do any of the sail racing?
Every year I race in the Junior Olympics, and I've won a couple of those, and I also race in the Dillon Open, which is here every year and stuff, so yeah.
Good for you. What other community service have you done, Rudy?
Well, I do the school store, and sometimes at the animal shelter.
Tell me a little bit about your work at the school store and the shelter.
Well, at the school store, it's a lot of fun to sell stuff to kids because you see all sorts of different people and all your friends.
Oh, that's
every
good.
day. And we get free food, so.
You get free food?
Yeah.
Oh, that's incentive.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. And what about the shelter?
And at the shelter, I don't know, it's just fun to go hang out with my friends and the animals and take the dogs for walks and stuff.
Oh, that's nice. So I've talked to all the other students today, Rudy, about why this matters. Why is it important to do community service?
Well, community service, later in life, it can help you to get jobs and stuff because you understand the kind of work ethic you need and stuff like that. So.
Excellent. I would agree with that. It teaches you something about working. Even if you're not getting paid, you might be getting free food.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Rudy. And thank you, Willow. Congratulations to both of you on your contributions here in Summit County. And thank you for joining us today for our Summit Middle School Community Service Recognition Luncheon. Nice job!